very good morning to you and welcome to The Brief. Here are our trending stories for today. Mahinda Rajapaksa's lawyers claim that Presidential Commission of Inquiry is unlawful. President displeased with avant-garde investigation. New laws on quarrying and mining sand. The team of lawyers representing former President Mahinda Rajapaksa stated today that the composition of the Presidential Commission of Inquiry appointed to investigate and inquire into serious acts of fraud, corruption and abuse of power, state resources and privileges was unlawful.
An investigation is underway in connection to the alleged non-payment of 200 million rupees to the Independent Television Network or ITN for propaganda broadcast of former President Mahinda Rajapaksa in the run-up to the presidential election. Former President Mahinda Rajapaksa and several other politicians were summoned before the Presidential Commission of Inquiry yesterday with regard to this incident. As heavy security was in place at the Bandaranaike Memorial International Conference Hall, where the commission is located, a heated argument broke out as a group tried to enter the premises. Attorney-at-law Gamni Marapana, representing former President Rajapaksa, took up a preliminary objection that an incumbent president is not vested with the power to appoint High Court judges to the Presidential Commission of Inquiry on large-scale fraud and corruption. His argument was that the facts in this investigation directly concern both the former and incumbent presidents, and that because of this, one of those parties appointing a commission to investigate into such matters was unreasonable. Thereafter, commission sittings were adjourned until tomorrow for a decision to be taken with regard to the preliminary objection taken up by the former president's party.
I was told to be present here today over a major financial crime where payments were not made to ITN for advertising. But ITN says that this money has been paid to them by an institution called Media Factory. So this is not something relevant to me, because these people have been chosen by the party. So the party should be held responsible.
Minister Dr. Rajitha Senaratne says that the President is not pleased with the investigations carried out into avant-garde. The minister said that in his backdrop, the President would intervene in the matter in his capacity as the Minister of Defence.
With regard to avant-garde, the President made a statement that legal action will be taken and the matter will be dealt accordingly.
It is said that a minister from the south would lose his post over the avant-garde issue.
There is no such discussion over it. It was not taken up at the cabinet meeting.
It appears that the President is not pleased with the investigations on this matter.
Yes, he has taken over the matter as the Minister of Defence and is looking into it.
An additional secretary to the Ministry of Defence had called for the vessel to be released.
Yes, he had done so. A report will be produced after the President conducts an investigation.
The Anuradhapura District Development Committee meeting was held under the auspices of President Maithripala Sirisena yesterday. During the meeting, the President commented on the new laws on quarrying and mining sand.
Within this national framework, we as a new government gives priority to conserve the environment of this country. A new circular explaining the manner in which sand, stone and soil should be extracted and transported is explained. The Secretary of my ministry issued a circular on the 15th of this month in this regard. A special request has been made by the divisional secretariats to strictly adhere to these rules. However, these regulations cited on the government circular do not apply to a commoner seeking to build a house or a building. Quarrying and sand mining have affected the country's population at large. Therefore, I wish to say that strict action will be taken against those who violate these rules, irrespective of political affiliations.
Sujiva Senasinghe, the State Minister of International Trade, says that the government had taken a decision to commence 45 investment zones in the country. He added that measures will also be taken to upgrade the facilities at the existing investment zones.
As you are aware, the Mattala Airport and the Hambantota Harbour are projects that do not give us a revenue. However, we need to transform them into projects that will provide us with revenue. We are paying 1,200 billion rupees in loans and interest annually. This is done without earning a revenue. Therefore, we need projects that will provide us with revenue. A separate project has been initiated. We believe that we will receive the GSP Plus concession soon. We hope to reach a free trade agreement with China as well.
And that's a wrap of this edition of The Brief. I'm Sandru Fordinari, reminding you always to stay briefed.